Nier's 623H, or HTP as I'll be calling it, is an 18 frame armored reversal, which can be cancelled on hit, block, or with your other specials. This can make it both annoying to punish and also really rewarding as a reversal. As you can see, it leads to a lot of damage on hit. If you have the stocks and resources, of course. This has been annoying people a lot, especially people who don't know the matchup too well, as again, this move is a bit counterintuitive to punish. So today I'll be trying to go into how the move works and how to play against it and how to punish it. Important to note, 623H, 623U as well, so even at 50 meter, are both vulnerable to throws as they're armored, not invul. As you can see here, true HTP just fine, run up, I can throw UDP as well. Also, Nier, while not having traditional cooldowns, she does rely on her puppet to be alive and to have enough stocks to do any of her specials or supers. This means, if you heal the puppet in any way, for a bit, as you can see, I'm mentioning the P, I can do it. If she's back, I can do it again. This means, if you kill the puppet in any way, for a bit she will be vulnerable and you will be able to rush her down. She won't have any DP, any reversal or anything. Same is true if she's a bit too wasteful for their stocks and she ends up running out. So keep that in mind for pressure in general against this character. Unfortunately, because of the training mode, it's a bit annoying to lab what to do against the follow-up specifically, simply because you can't set recordings on as a reversal, like on wake up or on hit or on block. So I've set the bot to do it after jumping. We'll go into the more basic punishes after what to do after blocking the move first. Okay, first thing first, if she does the false step follow-up, which is what you wanna play against most of the time, as if you kind of die on hit, there is a 9 frame mashable gap, which means some characters get heavy, some don't. Nier, as a close heavy, for example, is 10 frames, so if I try to punish with close heavy, does not work. Meanwhile, if I go with medium, it will actually punish. So yeah, lab, check your character, check how fast your close buttons are, and depending on that, you know what punish you can do on block consistently. Well, how do we block it? Simply put, we try to meet here with a button low enough recovery to block after. Most characters have a 13 frame total startup jab, so if you simply meet you with this, you will always recover in time and be able to punish after, no matter what follow-up she does, no matter what. Also, just for completeness sake, safe jumps also work completely fine, of course. You can land and punish just fine. I have seen some setups where you OS into throw, but as usually, I will imagine for most characters, if not everyone, close normals give better combos than throws. Simply hit, react, you can punish after, just fine. Now, that being said, these pressure options are really strong against Nier at below 50% meter. Before then, she doesn't really have access to anything that beats throws, safe jabs, or safe jumps. At 50%, she gets a way to beat safe jumps with this, or just any type of meaty. As this is a real parry, you can do anything when that happens. And at 100, she gets a way to beat throws as well, because she gets an actual super with invul, with her SPA. So then you have to bait those options a bit more, but below 50, Nier really vulnerable on wake up, especially to strike throw, to like meaties, with lights, strike throw, and safe jumps. Now though, that's not where this TP is really scary in my opinion. Where it's really scary, it's at mid-range. As your heavies become riskier, your special become riskier, and your dash buttons become riskier. One of these though, as a counterplay. Nier's DP is armored, not invul, so if you hit a normal, so a firelight, you hit too early, too late, heavies, mediums, whatever, and you want to be safe, you can just spot dodge. This only works if you hit it early enough though. As you can see there, I spot dodged, but I hit the DP too late, so I'm stuck a bit in into hit stop, and I just get hit. Now, very important to note, spot dodge makes you safe, but it doesn't always make you able to punish. So let's say I press a heavy here, hit her really early. Because I hit her early, I spot dodge earlier, so I'm able to firelight and punish. That being said, just because I hit her early enough to spot dodge, doesn't mean I'm able to punish. Sometimes you can recover in time, but the gap to mash is too small. So maybe throw works, maybe light works, but it's a bit risky. So do it at your own risk. That being said, I picked Ram for a reason. Some DPs are invul enough that you can actually out-invul near armor. So if you flash, you can just DP. It works consistently, it hits every time. But of course, that is very dependent on the move. For example, Grand SSBA will not work because it will hit near too many times. She will be stuck there. Do the follow-up, Grand fucking dies. Unlike is SBA, which will work with a bit more consistently, as it has less hits, so you will just hit once, invul to one hit, usually hit her again. If you want to be really safe though, just do HTP. That being said, test your moves and see if it works. Here's an example of a DP that won't work. An EL DP is one hit, so will usually not work. Unlike her SSBA, it is invul enough, and will usually just work in her favor. Now, last thing. Now, what if you block near DP from far? Some characters, like Varen, have a fast enough button that will reach far enough, and will just be able to confirm and kill her. Other characters, such as Nier herself, don't have a button that reaches far enough, sometimes, and is fast enough to punish the follow-up. Example here, 2M doesn't reach, 4M does reach, but it's too slow. Thing is, Nier, when she's stuck there doing a follow-up, she's stuck there for quite a bit. So what I will suggest you kill Death, and then press a button that she reaches to kill her after. Last thing as well, Neon Red on Twitter, I will credit them in the description with the link of the tweet, of course. Posted a nice option select where you're able to do after a knockdown. If you get a meaty knock close L, you can do close L into back, delay, close L block. This way you will triple attack on hit, and against DP you will, against near DP you will spot dodge and still get enough for a punish. I will show it here. Like that. It seems to be pretty consistent for you all. Might be more consistent for, might be consistent as well for other characters. Depends on your knockdown. General idea. See what works for your character. Lab it. That's it. These are all general options. Of course, if you have any more to add, please let me know. I'll at least add them in the description so we're able to have a decent guide to make people not get robbed by this move anymore. But yeah, that's it.